Nung last hearing, nag-report siya ng may cash advances April 26 hanggang May 6. Maliwanag yun. Yun yung 320,800,000. Ang tanong ko lang, may cash advances ba prior to April 26? Nung nag-start ang campaign, March 25, may cash advances ba na nangyari? Magkano at sino-sino ang mga cash advance nito? O para idiretso ko na. Mula January 1, 2022 hanggang bago nag-start ang prohibitive period ng March 25, meron din ba na withdrawal o cash advances? No? At sino-sino ito at magkano? Kasi siguro naman, considering more than a year na ito, tapos naman na siguro ang audit mo dito. So, Mr. Chair, yun po yung tanong ko po sa COA.
Your Honors, may I just see the records that I brought, Your Honor, with respect to your query? Basing from our records, Your Honor, there were cash advances made prior to April 26, Your Honor.
With that, Mr. Chair, bakit hindi nito binanggit last hearing? So ito, Mr. Chair, may I request that
With the indulgence of Kong Lara. COA, remember you're under oath. You made your statement, and that is official document from you, and especially you have now submitted the checks, di ba? Now, you're under oath. So please, kung ano yung mga sinabi mo noong nakaraan, panindigan mo or else nagsisinungaling ka. We might cite you in contempt. So, tapos pa iba-iba pa yung ano mo, petsa. Kasi on record, April 28. Ang sinabit mo, April 28, kaya sinasabi mo, April 26. Ano ba talagang totoo?
Can I answer, Your Honor? Our AOM, Your Honor, we focus on the pandemic relief assistance, Your Honor. But with respect to the query of the Honorable Congressman Lara, we have evaluated cash advances made prior to that date, Your Honor. So we have records for that. We just included then in our AOM, the pandemic relief assistance, since that was, I think, raised to us to check, Your Honor. But in the overall evaluation of the cash advances made during the spending ban, Your Honor, we have included this, Your Honor, and it will be part of our final report that will come out soon, Your Honor. It is part of our evaluation, Your Honor.
Kung Lara, are you satisfied with the answer of COA?
Actually, Mr. Chair, yung tanong ko lang kay COA Auditor during the time, na-remind ka naman ni Chairman na you are under oath here, na kinlaro namin sa iyo noon, lalo na ako, na yan lang ba ang cash advances na nangyari? Sabi mo, ito lang ang cash advances nung panahon ng eleksyon. Ngayon lumalabas na meron pang mga ibang cash advances. No? So ito, gusto ko lang pong iliwanag na itong mga katanungan kong ito, Mr. Chair, ay naglalayon lamang po na establish itong mga nagawa. At hindi na po pinagtatalunan dito kung illegal po yung disbursement. Dahil it was done during the 45-day period na pinagpapawal po ang disbursement na walang exemption coming from the COMELEC. So Mr. Chair, may I request na lang po a copy of the ledger of all the cash advances from the 45-day election period and the period from January to March 24, Mr. Chair. So ito po siguro baka pwede sa accounting na natin ito may request, and ito po isa pang ire-request ko, Mr. Chair, kung pwede pati yung withdrawals nila sa land bank and other depository banks, para katulad nung nangyari, sabi ng auditor, Yun lang daw po ang cash advances. Ngayon lumalabas po na meron pa. So just to validate all of these things, kailangan kung pwede po, I put it in motion, Mr. Chair, no, na i-request po yung withdrawals ng lahat, no, ng local government o provincial government, no, from their depository banks, Mr. Chair.
From January
From January of 2022 to the election day,
May 9.
May 9.
So, COA, please comply with the documents being requested and asked from you by Congressman Lara.
Yes, Your Honor. We
When-
will,
When you can submit the documents?
Your Honor, may we be given 10 working days, Your Honor, to with respect to the request of Honorable Congressman Lara, Your Honor.
Okay. Your request duly granted.
Mr. Chair, can I say something?
Please proceed.
For the ledgers, Your Honor, I think if you may, with all due respect, Your Honor, I think the Provincial Accounting Office can provide that, Your Honor, if you will, if for the ledger, Your Honor.
Hintayin na lang natin, no?
Sir.
Pag dumating na yung oras ng provincial government, saka na yan i-request ng members of these two committees. Any more?
Last question, Mr.
Okay, please
Last
proceed.
question. Address to the Vice Governor. Mr. Chair, tanong ko lang kay Vice Governor, may approved legislation ba ang pagpakalat ni Mamba ng tig 1,000 bawat botante under sa programa Krusada kontra Korupsyon na sinasabi nyo basta wag nyo lang iboto ang taong bumipili ng boto?
Mr. Chair, there was none. Wala po. Wala po.
That's all, Mr. Chair. Thank you very much po.
Thank you, Vice Gov. Co-Chair PD, please proceed.
I'll be addressing my question to the Provincial Treasurer, Mila Malyonga. Ms. Mila Malyonga. Okay? Now, I have with me an order in civil case number 9260 for injunction with very urgent ex parte application for the issuance of a temporary restraining order and or preliminary injunction dated the plaintiff happens to be Attorney Victorio N. Kasuway and the defendants being Manuel Mamba in his capacity as the provincial governor of Cagayan and Mila Malyonga in her capacity as treasurer of the province of Cagayan. My first question is, Ms. Mila Malyonga, are you the same Mila Malyonga who appears to be the defendant in this civil case?
Okay, magandang umaga po sa ating lahat, especially po sa ating mga chairpersons nitong joint committee. Ako po yun, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you very much. In the wherefore portion, and I quote, wherefore, a temporary restraining order is hereby issued effective for only 72 hours from each issuance, enjoining the defendants, referring to Governor Manuel Mamba and Mila Malyonga, the treasurer, their agents on all other persons acting for and in their behalf from releasing, disbursing, or spending the funds under the No Barangay Left Behind, No Town Left Behind, and Upland Tulong sa Barangay Program of the Provincial Government of Cagayan, and to observe the status quo ante until the issue of injunction is determined. And also, I have an order, a copy of the order dated May 2, 2022, involving the same case And the second paragraph I read, and I quote, after hearing the arguments of the parties through their counsels, the court finds cogent reason to extend the temporary restraining order to its full period of 20 days, including the original 72 hours provided in the order dated April 29, 2022, until the application for preliminary injunction can be heard on notice. My question is, considering that there has been a restraining order, temporary restraining order issued against you, prohibiting from releasing, disbursing, or spending the funds under the No Barangay Left Behind, No Town Left Behind, and Upland Tulong sa Barangay program of the provincial government of Cagayan, my question is, did you comply with this order coming from the court?
Kaya nga po sabi ng ating mahalaman ng probinsya ng Cagayan, kami naman po ay marami na rin pong kaso na final po ng ating mga kasamahan din sa probinsya ng Cagayan po. So, I'd like to invoke my right against self-incrimination, Your Honors.
Well, the only question is whether or not you comply with the order of the court. And I want to give you a caution. The right of self-incrimination is available only if the questions propounded to you may give rise to the filing of a criminal case against you. If the question will not raise any issue of the possibility of filing a criminal case against you, then that will not be governed by the right against self-incrimination. So you have to answer, did you comply or did you not comply? And I would like to warn you, refusal to answer is a ground for contempt. And also, before you actually subscribe to an oath, you assure to us that you will tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. If you will refuse to answer, then you will not be complying with your oath to tell the truth, because you are hiding the truth by not answering. So, what is your answer? What? Meaning to say that you did not issue any checks insofar as that program, No Barangay Shall Be Left Behind. Ha? Walang na-issue. Ha? Hindi natin pinag-uusapan yung na-audit. Ang pinag-uusapan natin, there was a restraining order na huwag kayong mag-issue ng disbursement check, etc. Ang tanong ko lang, sinunod mo ba yan o hindi? Sinunod. You are testifying on the road. So, meaning to say that from October 29, April 29, up to the day of the election, no checks were issued. Insofar as that program of No Barangay Left Behind is concerned.
Wala na po, Your Honor.
Okay. What about the program No Town Left Behind? Did you any issue in your capacity as provincial treasurer? Were there disbursements under this program No Town Left Behind?
Meron ba?
From April 29 up to the day of the election.
Ganun din po yung
None.
ganun din po sabihin ko, sir, for self-incrimination.
Self-incrimination nga, pabago-bago ka eh. Wala nga self-incrimination. Tinatanong lamang kung nag-comply ka rito. Sabi mo, nag-comply ka. Kaya bine-verify lang natin, talaga bang hindi ka nag-issue ng cheque? Sabi mo sa No Barangay Left Behind, hindi ka nag-issue ng cheque. Ang isa pang cover dito, No Town Left Behind. Nag-issue ka ba ng cheque rito? Yes or no? As simple as that. Because I'll be presenting later on the checks that were issued.
Pinag-unahan mo na.
Oh. Yes or no?
Ang matandaan ko po sa No Town Left Behind po,
Meron, wala.
meron po.
Meron.
Hindi ko lang po matandaan kung ilan.
So, Offland tulong sa barangay program of the provincial government. Were there issues or checks disbursed during this period of the restraining order? Ano pangalan yan? Meron?
Sa Upland tulong po, meron po kasama yung may barangay left behind.
Okay. I address this question to Kowa.
With the indulgence of my co-chair, before you proceed with the query to COA, let me acknowledge the presence of our members. The Honorable Nancy Panaligan, 1st District of Oriental Mindoro, and the Honorable Amparo G. Zamora, Lone District, Taguig, NCR. Ma'am, sirs, thank you for coming. Please proceed.
Where is the resident auditor of COA?
I'm here, Your Honor.
You have actually audited the operations of the province of Cagayan for the year ending December 31, 2022. Is that correct?
Yes, Honor. Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor.
And financial statements, and in your report you included Annex II and Annex JJ.
Your Honor, I'll check, Your Honor.
Oh, you better check because this is one of these are annexes.
Yes, Your Honor. Annex I and J, based from our report, Your Honor.
And Annex II and Annex JJ is actually a listing of the checks issued to the provincial officials of Cagayan. Most of them are during the last week before the date of the election. As a matter of fact, they received a date, May 6, last working day before the election, because May 7 happens to be Saturday, May 8 happens to be Sunday, and May 9 happens to be the election day. And these are hundreds of millions. Do you confirm this, Mr. Resident Auditor?
Your Honor, it's an Appendix J, Your Honor.
Appendix.
Appendix J,
Yes.
Your Honor. Your Honor, there is, from our record, Your Honor, there was a cash advance, Your Honor, payment on May 6, Your Honor.
May 6.
Yes, Your Honor. The check
And
is
you-
May 6.
That is the last working day before the election.
Your Honor, if I think if I'm correct, May 9 is the election, so that is
Yeah.
Friday, Your Honor.
I'm
Yes.
saying it is the last working day before the day of the election.
Tama.
Because May 7 happens to be Saturday.
Yes, if it's a Friday, Your Honor, it's the last working day, Your Honor.
And on May 6, hundreds of millions of checks were issued.
Your Honor, can I just total, Your Honor, because our
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Miss Mabasa Perlita, are you around? Yes, Your Honor. Oh, based on the record of the COMELEC, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 checks were issued to you on May 6 by the provincial government of Cagayan. And the highest amount is 22,800,000 checks on May 6, Friday.